Good morning, YouTube fans.
Good morning.
Julie and Tom here. We're freezing. It's windy and it's cold. And we're in Death Valley and we're at the wilderness boundary. That's looking down into the valley. We're kind of up high. We're a few thousand feet above the valley. That's why it's a little chilly. We got all our gear here ready to go. We drove as far as we could. We're headed down this road that's behind Julie, looking for a mine, so you might get some wind noise. It's really windy again today and my windscreen already fell off. What a view. Starting to warm up a little bit. Here's Gangsta Julie. There's Telescope Peak. The old mining road's still in pretty good shape. Looks like it's dropping down into a wash right now, just ahead of Julie there. There's a brick. PCP, maybe something, I can't quite read it. Down the wash though. Starting to see a few things, a can and some steel. There's some corrugated steel down there. I think we gotta go up this way a little ways. There's an opening very low, almost in the wash here. Looks a little strange. I see some timbering. There's an old door. Smells like a mine. Okay, so we just peeked into that last adit. We didn't go in because I was looking for this ore bin that I had seen in my research. I couldn't figure out where it was. Looks like there's another opening there. Possibly another couple openings here. I see some waste piles over this way. So we have a few things to explore today. Good. Pretty nice big ore bin. Oh, Julie's already onto the artifacts. Here's a drift pick, a miner's drift pick. See how thin it is and small? Made for clearing out small crevices versus a large pick like for digging holes in hard clay and stuff. There's also a piece of chain there. Drive chain of some sort. There's a bunch of track connectors there on the ground. Looks like a file. Yep, there's a file. That should go with the pick. Piling stuff up. Alright, let's go check out this little opening. There was an old wood box here of some sort. There's another wood box here of some sort. There's a can. There's a table. Bags of gold. So this maybe is just a little storage room. So these bags are, looks to be cement, which has hardened after it's gotten wet, unless it's something else. There's a table here with looks like an oil can and a tobacco tin. I see light back there. See that? Oh, yeah. Alright, let's go across the wash and see what we find. Some more cans down here. Yeah, there's a tobacco can back there. There's some other old cans in here. Parts of some dynamite boxes in the rat's nest. The rats are using the dynamite boxes. Let's see if we can see any of these cans. Ground chocolate.
Oh.
Bishop something. What's that say on the blue?
Bishops? Nothing. It's a bark like a.
Oh, that's just a design.
Sweet ground chocolate and cocoa.
Oh, cocoa. So it's like cocoa. Okay, let's go back here. Here's another door. It says, keep out danger toxic fumes. Fairly new paint. So we better get our gas monitor out. I'll turn that on, please.
Welcome to use intelligent voice gas detector. Starting. Please wait.
Our gas detector is going through its checks. There's the light. All right, let's see what we have in the toxic fume keep out zone. See some boxes. Nature gift something or other. Quaker oats. Butterbeans. Butterbean.
Gross.
Don't tell me Butterbean's been in here.
Just goes there.
Do you want to go right or left?
Let's go left.
Who's doing the left-hand rule? Looks like there was a rack for hanging things on with the nails sticking onto it there. There's a little box of some sort. Doesn't look like a dynamite box. There's a little vent, it looks like.
No.
It just ends right here.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the vein here, though. It's a big quartz vein.
Yeah.
And you can see it just stopped right there. That's why they stopped digging. Look at that. That's about 3 feet wide.
Yeah.
Let's go look the other way. I think these are just prospects. That Butterbean box reminds me of Butterbean the Fighter. He's a character, isn't he? There's a mason jar with something in it. Interesting looking vein, though.
Yeah.
Somebody's done a little surveying in here with the paint. Quartz vein. Looks like there are a little bit of copper related minerals in there. All right, let's go see what else we can find around here. Our gas meter didn't go off, so I don't think there were any toxic fumes in here. I wonder who painted that on there. That's fairly new. Maybe the Park Service trying to scare you out of here.
Yeah.
It looks like a top to a barrel that was bent into a shape for a chute or something. Miners used what they had on hand to get the job done. This is another small type of bin or a hopper. shaped like that. I call those hoppers. That's the inside of it. Not very big, maybe 4 by 6 at the top. Definitely looks like a decent quartz vein around here. This is the waste pile. There are a couple more little openings here to our right. But this stuff is all on the waste pile. All looks like quartz. Let's go in this one, see what we see. This is more of an open cut, isn't it? Right here anyway, they've definitely opened this up a little bit. There's a box. It looks like it says something on it. I can't quite read it. Maybe Julie can read it.
Del Monte.
Oh, is it?
Frozen something.
Wasn't frozen.
Tomato sauce.
Wasn't frozen for long out here. Another rat's nest and a quartz vein, similar to the last place we were in. Interesting vein, though.
Frozen.
Buffet.
Oh, buffet. Tomato sauce.
Interesting. Let's go take a left up here. If we can, if it's not too steep. Well, once again, it's just a short working with an interesting quartz vein. Big hanging wall on the right here. Some old beer cans down there. Looks like a steel Budweiser can because it's rusting. Looks like there was some sort of a mill here. Somebody's done a lot of crushing. A lot of fines sitting right here. Another little opening back there. Here's an incline shaft. A little messed up. There's a big breakthrough on the lining of the shaft with a bunch of dirt hanging there and some boards and rocks. You wouldn't want that to fall on you. I don't know if you can see down the shaft there. I've got my spotlight out. Here is the ore bin. Here's a load of vein material right here sitting outside of the mine waiting for the mill. This is the dump outside of that incline. Here's the ore bin. Little trestle going over to it. We could attempt to go down that shaft. It looks like there was a head frame on top of it and the lift pad, hoist pad back here. Looks like fairly old stuff judging from the condition of the lumber. This would have been an equipment mount probably for the incline, which is right over there. And then the head frame is toppled over. Would have stood above the end of the incline here. And there's part of the chute that the skip would have dumped into. No main pulley on it. If it ever was there, somebody took it. I think a lot of that stuff got reused. Miners would grab that kind of stuff, or cars, or especially the wheels, because you can make an ore car out of wood. But especially the wheels, things that had to be cast like that, or the big sheave wheel, they would take those and repurpose them the next mine. Looks like there's a little bit of everything in these veins up here. That must be mica, huh? Although it's not layered like mica usually is. Okay. A neat little oil can Julie found. Richfield Oil Corporation. Tip it up a little bit so you can... SA30 weight, huh?
Yeah.
There's another little kind of an open cutter, a stove. Got some stalls up there. Yikes.
This goes for a bit.
That piece of glass?
That's a big chunk of glass.
Wow. Thick glass.
Really thick.
I wonder what that's from.
Weird.
Yeah, that's a little strange, isn't it? Does it say anything on it?
I don't see it. Look how heavy that thing is.
I wonder what that is. It's not window glass.
Here's the vein.
Well, this is low.
Yeah.
That's a backbreaker. Oh, there's a little taller. What do you see back there?
Looks like it. Oh, it opens up and it goes down just a little bit too.
Okay, hold on, I'm coming. Oh, there's a little broom back here. Interesting. Was this down the shaft, you think?
I don't know, because there's a ladder there too.
I bet this is down at the bottom of the shaft, because this was in line with the shaft, right?
Yeah.
What's that? Well, that's a big water line coming out. Or in. Kind of neat. Let's see if this is at the bottom of the shaft. I'm guessing it is. Possibly, anyway. There's a ladder. I'm guessing this is the bottom of the shaft. Yeah, it's gotta be.
Oh yeah.
Good thing we didn't climb down the shaft.
I know.
That's definitely it. You can see the skip rails there. They're, looks like a 4x4 with a strap on it. And it does something over here, but it's extremely low. I don't know if it's filled in or... So this quartz vein is still here. It goes into a room, but it's extremely low. And I just think it stops there. I stuck my head in there as best I could. So, this is the bottom of the skip track. It was a strap, 3x4 with a strap on it. That's looking up the shaft. It's pretty steep, it's almost straight up. Anything could let go of this at any time. The rail is all busted up on the right side. It's just hanging there by the strap, as you can see. Right there. Alright, let's back out of here. Kind of a neat little stoped room here, isn't it? It's that red rock again. I'm assuming this was a gold mine with all the quartz and also the red. Definitely a lot of minerals in this area. Okay, we have another place we can look at. Alright, we're back to this spot where we very first started this mine exploration. At this colored door,
Multicolored door.
Yeah. It's kind of neat, yeah. A what?
Those burrs, you know, those little chores.
Well, the rats have brought some burrs in to guard their nest. Oh yeah, stay out of those things. They really mess you up. Oh boy, it's warm in here.
Yeah.
Takes a sharp right.
What's that?
It's a lever for something.
Mm-hmm.
Throttle linkage. This is a red rock vein again. Here we put the brakes on. That's the end of it. That's a pretty nice door. Fairly modern hinges. It doesn't move though. Well, that's the opening we just came out of. Wasn't the biggest mine in the world, but small mines need love too.
They're pretty cool still.
Yeah, still fun. You never know what you're going to find until you get out here and check it out. So that's going to do it for our video for today. We hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you next time.
See you next time.